Alright, so welcome back to another Astdx video. So in this video, we're going to be checking out this new update where they added pretty much Frieza Unbound, a few units, and as well as like the new dungeon unit. In this video, I'm going to be trying to get most of the units. Most likely, I probably won't get the dungeon unit, and I'll also be showcasing these three new units because I already got them from the banner. But yeah, of course, in this video, we're going to be trying showcasing these three units. I can also evolve them, by the way. Actually, I just need these Supreme Helmets where you pretty much get them from like the new trials. You guys can see they pretty much all require these new material like Freezer Mask. Also, this guy requires both of these. I pretty much have everything I can like pretty much needed to like evolve these units. They also have pretty good traits on them. I'm not sure if I will try to get All-Star, maybe, but I'm still not sure yet. And yeah, we're gonna be trying to get Frieza in this video as well. So we're pretty much gonna be attempting the stage soloing it, because I'm not sure how difficult it is. I'm going to be attempting all three of these trials. So yeah, this one's the easiest one. Of course, it gets harder and harder and stuff. But yeah, first, pretty much this is the trial one, which is the easiest one. You must use red, and then you pretty much use orange unit. I pretty much have pretty decent red and orange units as well. So we're pretty much going to unequip all of them. We're going to equip some red units, and we're going to hop into the trials. So I personally don't know if I can like solo this trial, but we're going to try our best. I probably will not be able to solo this because, I mean, it gives out pretty decent reward and it seems pretty difficult as well. I'll try my best to see if I can solo this, but I mean, I think we can probably solo the first stage and maybe the second. I'm not sure about the third though, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so pretty much in the game mode right now, so we're gonna of course put it to ×3 speed, and yeah, so let's see how much HP they got. I highly doubt they have too much HP. I mean, it is a trial, so they might have a lot. 6k, but we have the strongest in Kujo with us, so we should be fine for now. Yeah, Kujo, he's gonna do like 16k if I'm gonna be honest, so that's actually really nice. We also do have the strongest, so we should be okay if I'm gonna be honest for now. But I mean, this is also, like, honestly like a decent stage to farm coins if you're really into like farming coins, I guess, just because if you can't get Frieza, you might as well just farm coins, just hopefully to get Frieza at least. So yeah, I'm gonna place on Kujo. He does some pretty good damage, and yeah, he pretty much just one-shots these units. I definitely need to worry about these units with like these guards up, but it shouldn't be really too much of a problem if I'm gonna be honest with you. The only problem with the stages, if I'm gonna be honest, is definitely like the shields that they got, because they have a ton of shield, which definitely is a problem. I probably should have brought Aaron if I'm gonna be honest, because he is a shield breaker, and using Aaron definitely could have been a lot more useful. But you know what, it is what it is. We're in the stage, if I'm gonna be honest. I highly doubt I can solo trial 2 if I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I can actually. I mean, maybe I could, because I do have 2 all-stars for orange units, so I possibly can. We might die here, I'm not too sure, but maybe we might die, who knows, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, definitely the air units are a little bit of an issue, I will be honest with you guys. The air units are definitely somewhat of an issue, and the boss has 2.5 million. Okay, that's actually a lot of HP. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I can solo it unless I have like a nuke or something. I definitely do have a chance of soloing it if I just bring some like errands and stuff. But yeah, this stage isn't too difficult, but like at the same time, with the units I have currently, I probably could solo it. My setup just isn't right, if I'm gonna be honest with you. And yeah, honestly, I highly doubt we can solo trial 2 or not trial 2, but trial 3 act 2 or act 3 if I came and solo this one. But yeah, pretty much I'm gonna get a team of people, and we're probably gonna do trial 3 and stuff. Alright, so we're gonna be trying to attempt the act 2 now, because I finished act 1 with a bunch of people. I wasn't able to get like screenshots of it, but I was able to finish act 1. Now there's 3 different paths for this boss, which is honestly, it's a bit insane if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, there's 3 different paths. I will try my best to solo a side, though I cannot guarantee. I'm gonna be on the left side to these people. Yeah, they probably also have some pretty good units anyways. Yeah, look at them, triple all-star, all that pretty cool stuff. And then this guy also has pretty good units as well. They have pretty much magma. I do not sadly have magma just yet. I was thinking about trying to get him, but you know what, I don't really have him yet, which is fine if I'm gonna be honest. Though I would say he will be really useful for like these events though. That will probably be true. But yeah, I gotta place out my area units, or where should I place them? Okay, so we place them over here, and they also do double damage as well, which is actually pretty nice. And we're also going to be placing down our Cujo as well. We're going to be trying to see if we can win, if I'm going to be honest. The good thing is there isn't any like shield bosses at the moment, at least. Probably later there will be like shield bosses that appear, but like right now there isn't any shield like enemies, at least. Actually there is. Alright, I got placed down Aaron right back here. And yeah, Aaron is really good because of course he gets rid of all the shields and stuff, and that is actually really nice for us. Maybe I should also bring a buff one day. You know what? That's honestly not a bad decision, just to bring a buff as well, because a buff would be really good in this fight. I'm gonna sell off all my ramen guy. But honestly, we're doing some pretty decent damage. Crocodile is honestly doing really good damage as well. We're also gonna max out our ace. You know, I'm gonna upgrade him just because for like that decreased SPA, that could be really useful if I'm gonna be honest. And I am curious how much HP the boss is gonna have. Probably 1 million. Oh my god, 4 million? Does he come from like all the paths, or actually only comes from one of the paths? Alright, so I will help out after I kill all these enemies. Alright, so I'm gonna sell all of them because I'm gotta go help back there if I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so let's close it to speed 1. Alright, I gotta help out back here now. So they have Killua. I gotta put down my ace, of course. Ace is gonna be really useful in this fight. Ace does a lot of burn. And oh my god, bro, 4 million. Okay, this is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough boss to kill. I wish like we have a slow unit, but we sadly don't. Alright, so but Ace is gonna be really useful in this fight, but I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, Ace does a lot of damage. I'm gonna also place down one more Ace just because. Yeah, we can definitely kill this boss. Oh yeah, we're definitely killing it. I did the second most amount of damage. How much damage? Yeah, this guy has some pretty OP units. That's why he's doing more damage. Alright, nice. Alright, yeah, and that's pretty much Act 2. Wasn't really too difficult, but I mean, it's definitely not the easiest stage, I will be honest with you guys. Definitely not the easiest stage, but you know what? That wasn't half bad. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna be doing Act 3, of course, and yeah, we're gonna go from there. Alright, so we are now in Act 3 with other people's. I will try my best, like I said, to see if I can beat this. I mean, it probably will be difficult if I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be on left. Definitely Future Trunks will be really useful in this fight. Yes, I do have Future Trunks. I also got him Ascended, by the way, which I will be showcasing him probably in this video and in like a future video as well, because I want to make roughly 2 videos showcasing him. So in this video, we're actually gonna be showcasing Future Trunks and also the new units, but in like a separate video, I want to make like a short video showcasing Future Trunks and the other units as well, but those are gonna be separate videos by itself. But I think we can probably beat this one, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna place Crocodile, honestly. Yeah, I need to place him somewhere. I'm probably gonna place him over here when we get a chance to. Yeah, this one seems a little bit more difficult. Keep in mind that we do have 4 people, so maybe that's why it's more difficult than before, if I'm gonna be honest. Maybe with like 3 people, it would have been like a lot more easier, but you know, I mean, I'm also gonna place down Ace as well, because I'm gonna need probably all the help I can, if I'm gonna be honest, with this fight. 15 phases as well. There's also a timer, bro. Does that mean that we have to kill like all the enemies within the timer or something, or? Yeah, I honestly don't know how it works, but hey, probably kill all the enemies within the timer. That's what I'm assuming, at least. Alright, so we're gonna sell all of these guys now. Okay, so I said I wouldn't be maxing out Trunks, but I probably could, so we're just gonna max them out. And yeah, these are pretty much his stats if you want to take a look at it. Keep in mind, he does have Bloodlust, so this is with max Bloodlust, and of course his stats are all SSS. So yeah, these are pretty much his stats right now. Overall, actually pretty decent. SPA is low, which is actually pretty nice. And there are 2 bosses. Okay, that's gonna be very annoying. I'm gonna help out. Actually, I'm gonna place 1 Ace right now, but I definitely want to help out once we get to yeah, these bosses are coming quick. Is it this lane? Okay, it's actually not this lane. It's probably that other last lane, if I'm gonna be honest, or is it this lane? I highly doubt it's this lane, if I'm gonna be honest, but yeah, it's probably like the other lane, or actually it's this lane. So Supreme Leader comes in that lane. Okay, so I need to watch out. And then, alright, so pretty much most of our units are maxed out now. We might be able to kill Supreme Leader. We're gonna see though. I think we have a chance of killing Supreme Leader, but he does do stunning, so that is a little bit of a trouble. But we should be doing some, yeah, we are doing some pretty decent damage. So he should be able to die if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, Supreme Leader is pretty much dead now, so we should be good. Alright, nice. So we gotta go help out the other one. So I'm gonna set it to 1 XP just because we're gonna sell all the units. We're gonna help out over here now to kill Freezer final form. Overall, this stage isn't really too difficult, but I mean, it's alright if I'm gonna be honest. It isn't too bad, but you know what? With like people, of course it's gonna be easier, but I highly doubt you can like solo this if I'm gonna be honest. Maybe you can solo it, but I highly doubt you could. And I also got MVP, which I honestly would take if I'm gonna be honest. Alright, nice. So that's pretty much the event. Wasn't too crazy difficult, but yeah, of course we're gonna be repeating it. And yeah, I'll most likely just be done with this trial for now, and we're probably gonna be showcasing the units afterwards once I go back to like the lobby and stuff and just max out upgrading, like pretty much evolving all the units. I don't know why I said maxing out when they're already maxed out and stuff, but yeah, we're gonna go back to the lobby as soon as possible, and we're gonna be pretty much just showcasing the ascended 3 new units and possibly Frieza if I do get him, but we'll see. Alright, so we're pretty much back in the lobby right now. I did a ton of grinding for trial 3. You guys can see like by the let me go to like the reward shop real quick, or like the trade shop, but you guys can see I pretty much did a lot of grinding. I pretty much got I got one of this, actually never mind, I got pretty much one of the star scrolls. I also got some trade burners as well, but yeah, I did a lot of grinding for this if I'm gonna be honest. And yeah, I mean these units I mean honestly the trial units definitely take a lot of grinding to do. All I really need now is a Supreme helmet, but this unit will be like another video just like showcase that unit. But now we're pretty much gonna equip this unit, and wherever it's the last one. Oh yeah, I also have these 2 units, which I will be showcasing in another video. So yeah, not in this video. I'm gonna make a few short videos like just showcasing these units, but yeah, definitely not in this video because this video is honestly gone for like a long time now. So we're gonna showcase just those 3 units and we're gonna end off the video there. And yeah, the best place to honestly showcase these units is this new Future Trunks mission, because there's 5 waves pretty much 5 waves, so that's pretty much the best way to showcase them if I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so we're gonna place Zarbon down. We're gonna see his stats real quick. This is pretty much his max stats, 50 range, 4.8 SBA, and yeah, these are his stats right now. Keep in mind they do have corrupt on them, so yeah, also SSS stats, also level 80 by the way, so these are all max level units, so just keep that in mind. We're gonna place down Cooler now, so it's just to showcase Cooler stats. So Cooler, he pretty much did his stats, and then we're pretty much gonna go up. And keep in mind that he does have Bloodlust, so pretty much these stats will like pretty much increase every time he does do attack, so just keep that in mind. So we're gonna place him down and we're gonna upgrade him, and yeah, these are pretty much his stats right now. And yeah, he also has Bloodlust, so just keep that in mind as well. You guys can see like my stats slowly going up due to like the Bloodlust count. But anyways, that'll be it for this video. And yeah, like I said, I did a ton of grinding in this game. And in the next few videos, I'm going to be showcasing like the summer box units, as well as, you know, like the Unbound Frieza unit. But anyways, with that said, I'll end off the video here, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it.